I'm Jacob.
I'm Yuri.
And we're going for a drive.
2025 Mercedes-AMG E53.
With race start.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's quick.
With the lights flashing, oh my goodness.
The Mercedes yelling at us.
Horsepower and torque.
577 horsepower, 553 pound-feet of torque with 604 horsepower in race mode from a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbo plug-in hybrid. That is a mouthful.
A little quiet though on that launch. It didn't seem that loud or anything.
Well, Yuri, it's an inline 6. It's not a V8. This is a 53.
Of course.
But fun fact, 577 horsepower, which is the default, like right now if I was to floor it, we have 577. That is the old, that's actually, I think more than the old V8 non-S model, the twin turbo one. And 604 horsepower in race start mode is 1 horsepower more than the last S twin turbo V8 from the E53.
But this is heavy as heck with a big old battery, right?
It is, but like,
I know, the numbers with it.
Yeah, it's funny how they had to do that, because like now you're getting, V8 numbers out of an inline 6.
It's the world we live in.
Exactly. Yes, this does rip off the line. The Mercedes lady was yelling because we said, hey, Mercedes, or whatever.
Oh, you said it again.
I know, I'm sorry. We went over that bump, pretty stiff, but not too bad. And let's see what it does through Cliche Corner. Wow, this is cheater mode with the steering. Wow, the steering is so instant. Like, this thing is absolutely ripping through here. It's kind of insane what this does. Dude, like...
Yo, I mean...
Damn, Mercedes.
We drove the M5 in Germany.
You're describing an experience with a vehicle handling a bump and the performance of a person or thing named Yuri and Jakub. If you'd like to know more about vehicle dynamics or need information about...
Stop. Wow, that's kind of creepy as well.
We drove the M5 in Germany.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like this really would like give it a run for its money on like fun through handling roads.
Yeah, handling stuff, because obviously the M5 is gonna have way more power.
But this feels like cheater handling like we had in the S63 and like we had in the SLs.
Yes.
And the GT.
All these new Mercedes have crazy instant response to the steering.
You can pick yourself in a lane exactly where you want to be in a super heavy car. It's awesome.
Yeah, so this also has rear wheel steering, which I will use right now, and it's comes with it by default. You don't have to pay extra.
The U-turns are awesome.
Yeah, they did a lot of good with this car. The one thing that I think they didn't do that good is this 9-speed transmission. So it's AMG tuned. Watch this. Just listen. Click.
Anytime we get plug-in hybrid, anytime I see a red badge,
click.
I am not interested in shifting my own gears anymore.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to that red badge later, but man, like, it's so disappointing shifting this thing. They got it so close, but this 9-speed just doesn't do it for me. And I've experienced that in a couple new Mercedes models, but they get it right in, I think, the non-AMGs, but sometimes in the AMG, it's strange.
But okay,
like,
go rip back in auto mode.
Yeah, well,
let's see if it holds up.
Honestly, I have to think about it there. I'm gonna hold that paddle. Okay, so I'm gonna rip back through Cliche Corner. Yes, this is 4MATIC Plus, all-wheel drive, so it will send more power to the rear. But yeah, you let the transmission do its thing.
It's really nice in automatic.
Yes, that's what I mean. It's just like,
fine.
Also, actually, not true.
No?
No, not at all. I've had this bog for no reason at like the top of a gear in auto. So I don't know if it'll do it this time, but let's just try it. Floor it in auto. That was fine. Yeah, it's done it like once or twice, and I'm like, this is not enjoyable. Let's try it again. No, okay. So again, it's just like, it's not perfect because it's done some weird stuff to me. I don't like that.
Okay, how about in full electric mode? What's our full range?
Let me just put that over into electric, Yuri. It's quoted at 69 kilometers. Nice. But when this was near 100%, I saw more than that. Oh, it turned back on.
Sorry. Oh, that feels electric.
No,
okay.
Yeah, because I saw the RPMs there. This is full electric.
Yeah,
it's not bad
for like a little commute or whatever. It's cool.
And it starts up in electric mode, and it's got like this tone to it. And then as soon as you crank the dial into Sport Plus, it's a pretty convincing near V8 sound. But let's take a listen to the outside. but now let's take a listen to the inside with the exhaust turned off and then on. Off. And back on.
There is no music data available.
Nice.
Okay, this Mercedes.
Okay, this
lady.
Mercedes is not even taking like a prompt. It's just
Excuse me,
cancel.
can you say that
It's like,
again?
God, it's like aggressive.
Hang on.
Don't upset the AI.
Hey Mercedes,
How can I help?
disable Hey Mercedes.
You can't kill
Say that
me.
again, please.
I will survive.
There is a way to turn it off. I've done it before. It's just hang on. I got this. Assistance again. Nope. Vehicle.
System.
Yeah. Hey Mercedes.
Okay.
Okay.
So it feels like it's always listening to you and always talking to you, like unbelievable amount. But you know, don't upset the AI.
And always watching you.
Yeah, it's got the camera. It saw your mouth move, and now it's just gonna read your lips,
Son
and
of
it's
a-
gonna know. It's gonna take notes.
Yo, look what they did. This that looks like a brain.
Brain, yeah. See, I don't like
Wow.
that. We don't like that. We don't want that.
No. Okay. Aside from all that, yes, this is very fast. Yes, it handles really well. It does hide its weight. It does have a big battery in the trunk. You do lose some trunk space. It is quite noticeable. The biggest news is that this is coming back as a wagon to North America, so that's also really cool. Now, I would love a 63 version, but I'll take what I can get these days. But this thing as a wagon, I still don't really desire like I do a previous E63.
I think we're living in the past because we experienced the past so fondly when it was like a golden age. We think up to 2021 is perfection, and after
Pretty
that
close,
it fell off.
yeah.
But that's kind of like if you got into wrestling now
Okay.
because of Logan Paul, and you're like, you know, I watched him on YouTube, and now he's into wrestling, and I love him, and I love Logan Paul. He's my favorite. This is your Logan Paul.
So like you don't know Hulk Hogan, you
Well,
don't
like,
know Jake the Snake. you
So
don't-
at WrestleMania, Stone Cold comes in on an ATV.
Yeah.
Everyone's cheering, but you never watched Stone Cold. You
Yeah.
don't know why everyone likes it, so you're just happy with Logan Paul. Stone Cold is our E63S wagon. Logan Paul is the E53 plug-in hybrid. He's a good wrestler, it's good, but he's no Stone Cold. But you don't know about Stone Cold, so it's all right, because this guy can springboard from one end of the ring to the other.
I'm gonna just let you have that one because I can't put myself in that person's shoes. Anyways, this is the edition 1, and it's got a graphics package
Is it
on the
edition
outside.
1 or is it first edition?
Edition 1, it says right here, Yuri.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I don't like the graphics package because I'm old.
Okay, I got a take on the graphics package.
Go for it.
I've seen them a lot. I think they're interesting. I always thought they meant something special. Now I realize it's just a sticker package. You bought it first year.
Yep.
It looks Euro to me.
Uh-huh.
So like, I think European people like it more than like North American kind of people.
Funny thing is, most Europeans debadge their cars. So like,
Yeah, but I guess if you're getting
There's
first
that.
edition. Is there a debadged first edition with just the first edition trim,
So
stitching, and like door panel stuff?
my issue with the edition 1 is that
Edition
it's
1.
on a 53, not a 63, because they've traditionally, as far as I remember, always had it on the top models, not the mid model. But in Mercedes' defense, this is currently the top model because there is no E63.
Okay, this is like, they're gonna make a wagon out of this.
Yes.
They're probably not going to bring in a 63 for a while.
Who knows?
Do you think an E53 of this wagon could give an RS6 a run for its money? Probably.
Probably pretty close.
Probably pretty, maybe even better.
Yeah.
Maybe handling's even better.
Yeah.
So like, why can't they consider this top dog for a while?
No,
Why can't-
I'm not saying they can't.
I know, I'm saying-
this graphic package is not for me. And then we do have fake vents as well to add to that fakeness.
The Vig vents look sick.
They do look cool.
I like it a lot.
And then it says turbo there with like a red stripe there.
You know what I
Because it's a
re-
hybrid.
You know what I really like?
Sorry, I think it actually says hybrid. I forget right now.
You know what I really like?
What's that?
You know,
What?
come on. It's right next to that area.
I don't know, man.
The wheels.
Oh, okay.
It is good, normal Mercedes-AMG wheels.
Yeah, the wheels look sick as heck.
So good. And what would be the Continental recommended tire for the E53?
That would be the Extreme Contact Sport 02, just like I put on my E55 AMG wagon.
Nice.
That's right. And we've got big brakes. They are black on this one, which is kind of cool. Used to seeing like, you know, a little bit
Red.
of color, yeah. You can also get these wheels in just full, shiny, bright, polished, which I would absolutely love, but
Yeah.
it does fit the whole Edition 1 thing that they're doing. I get that. And then before you drive, my biggest complaint so far to date about this vehicle and why I would consider not purchasing one is that it's spring, it's decent temperature outside, 10 to 15 degrees. I could not get this thing to race start when it was 12 degrees. And 12 degrees I know because it told me in the battery. So if you go to this AMG, or sorry, if you go to the settings to go to performance and then you go to your temperatures, it says go when everything's ready to go. The battery was at 12 degrees, and it wasn't enough. It wasn't until 15 degrees that it said go for the battery. And that took like 30 to 40 minutes of driving on the highway before the battery is up to temperature in order for me to get race start.
In electric mode?
No, I was
Okay.
shifting between all the modes in order to hopefully get the battery up to temperature.
Can you not race start this in winter?
You can't.
Probably not.
No,
Eh?
no, you can't. You literally can't. Because I couldn't do it at 12 degrees.
You had to park in a heated garage.
Or charge it, I would assume, would then do that as well.
Yeah, okay, wow.
Ridiculous. Now you get into the driver's seat to actually experience race start.
Did you warm up the battery for me?
No. I did, because we're driving. It's 23 degrees right now.
What a good friend. So I'm just gonna floor it, no launch. Excellent.
Yeah, it still rips. Red badge, looks terrible, doesn't belong on a 53.
Disagree. I associate it with plug-in hybrid, so I'm okay with it.
It should be a different color if it's a plug-in hybrid, like green or
No,
blue.
green or
but
blue
it's
is
not fast.
fuel. It's
I
economical.
know,
It's too
I know,
fast.
I
I think we just need to accept that this is it.
I mean, there's no other choice, right?
Logan Paul, man, he's the future of wrestling.
Sure.
Okay, we didn't finish on the looks. The back end.
Yeah, it's
we got
cool.
we got the taillights that got the cool triangle inside of the Mercedes thing.
The Mercedes logo.
I like that. I
Yep.
think it looks pretty cool. The front, the headlights, we got like the two underneath things because E is
That's
2,
right, yeah.
S is 3, and C is 1.
That's right.
Even though that's not really the rules, but it's kind of the rules.
They kind of brought the rules back a little bit.
The grill and everything. I think we have a light on the surround too. It all looks pretty cool.
It does.
Back end, the dual exhaust,
Yeah, circles.
not mad. Looks
And
great.
we got a diffuser as well.
The first edition sticker, the way it goes onto like the behind the rear wheel.
Edition
like,
1, Yuri.
Edition 1, you know, pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I don't hate the looks.
I don't hate the looks either. Oh, and this Magno, which is matte white paint,
Yeah, matte
is
white paint.
pretty
for
cool.
Edition 1, which I can see E53 Edition 1 in chrome on the center console thing, which I really like this.
I love that too.
This is cool.
That's almost worth the whole package alone. Just get rid of the graphics on the outside to me.
All right.
Because also the inside, like these yellow seatbelts and this Edition 1 here, all that's yellow stitching in here, I love that. That's nice through there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice it.
Exactly. Yeah, the bump was really good.
God, this is like
It's
inside. I want to be on the outside. I want to be on the outside. I want to be back in the inside. Like normal cars, I can't just pick where I want to be in the lane. Like
No.
I'm struggling to get through and hoping I'm quick.
Yeah, and when I went through there, like it gave me power oversteer, which is like that's all I ever want.
Man.
Yeah, and the hybridness is built into the transmission, so you get it like all the time.
Yeah.
Go over the bump, over the bump. We're in Sport Plus.
Yeah. The firmest.
Nothing.
Okay,
It's good.
Put me back into comfort because whatever. And with these seats are pretty comfy too.
They are.
Massaged,
Yes, we did have them on.
headrest adjustable forward and back.
You can also get like rice buckets, which don't do that, please.
Yeah. You know, we don't need to. We don't need
These are
to.
good.
We don't need to add that to the world of the used car market.
No.
Hey, used cars. tsb.truecar.com if you're looking for this Mercedes or used Mercedes.
That's right.
What would be-
Perhaps E55 or an E63 of previous generations.
C63 black for me.
Yeah.
Edition. Black
SL65 black for me, Yuri.
All right,
Yeah.
you win this round.
SLS Black Series for me as well.
Yo, for real, SLR McLaren is like my ideal Mercedes. Even though I heard they're kind of like not the best.
I'd go with an SLS Black Series as like my top.
Yeah, just the looks, like the house so pointy.
Bro, the doors go up.
Yeah, but the word McLaren and Mercedes
I know.
together.
And those doors do go up-ish.
Yeah, that's my. I don't know if I'd go black or silver. Probably silver.
I'd have to go silver. Yeah.
One
or
day.
also,
One
SLS Black Series came in yellow. That was that wild one.
What was the green one from Top Gear? I always thought that was cool. The SLR.
Oh, that was electric.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I always thought that was cool, but then I learned more about electric cars.
That was like the electric before electric was like a real thing.
Because the grill was green.
Yes,
painted green.
yes, I remember that.
And I'm a sucker. I'm a child, and I'm a sucker for colors.
Speaking of colors, we have wild infotainment, wild ambient lighting and stuff. We've got some sort of movie star names for all of the ambient lighting things, if you know what I'm saying, everybody on the internet who's watched the video on the internet. I like Miami Rose. That's a nice color name.
Venice Pink.
Venice Pink is a good one.
I'm gonna clear my search history after searching Venice Pink. And then we've got this big screen, but it's not the biggest screen. They like put the the gauge cluster as a separate tablet?
Yes.
I feel like you already have this much, but I guess that's how they make the S-Class more special.
Right.
They're like, do we make the S-Class worse?
Yeah, I don't know.
And make that an E? But it's all fine. Like, we're so used to being able to figure out what we need.
Yeah, like this passenger screen is useless, but it's like cool
Do I have CarPlay?
Yes, you do. Wired or wireless?
Can I get it to play Utopia 341?
No idea.
Play SiriusXM channel 341.
Well, you got SiriusXM. Oh, there
I
we
did
go.
it. Perfect.
Good base. Good base.
360 camera.
Exists. No problems.
Perfect. Automatic parking and all that stuff. Adaptive cruise lane centering.
Really good, except one time for some reason, again, never happened to me in Mercedes before, but it did this morning where it just auto braked for no reason while in adaptive with nobody in front of me.
Can I take business calls in my car with a video sharing program that's linked through the camera on this dashboard?
I believe that you can. However, I did not test that, but apparently that is a feature through the downloads, and there's a thing in
Yeah,
there.
we're not taking. I don't like that. I don't like cameras on the inside of my cars.
I don't either. And we got cup holders over here, which do function totally fine.
Yeah, and we got the ones that swoop. Oh, yeah, that's great. Push down.
Visors. Ugh, oh my God, it's hard in there.
It's not double. No. 3, 2, 1.
Full pass.
Wow,
Good job.
all the
Goes
way to the edge.
Yeah,
It's the little things.
it is.
Brake pedal feels normal.
Yes.
You had a couple things with it. I feel like
It's-
once it went like a little, but
It's inconsistent where at higher speeds, it gives me, it's like overboosted, and then as you slow down, I feel like it's not taking as much energy into the battery system, so it kind of gives you less brake and you have to push a little bit harder, but it's not a deal breaker.
yo, even in comfort, it's still like a little crashy. You know, as electric cars are.
Yeah.
Not the worst. Not
No,
the worst.
no.
I'm very, very happy with this. Back seat room, I fit just fine. Behind you,
Yeah, I fit like decently back there.
do we have peasant blockers? I can't see. No.
No, we don't. I think it's part of a package. I'm pretty sure I saw an option box on the Mercedes website.
Yeah.
It would have been manual, but it would have been there.
And then, yeah, we got our infotainment set up the way we're used to in non-zero layer, the traditional way. No dial anymore, obviously,
Yep.
because that's gone. We have a couple black buttons that we can click for certain things. Our shortcuts to like AMG, car, and charging stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it all works pretty well. And you can actually charge the battery while driving, and you can even go to that mode that will go to batteries to hold mode.
Yeah, and we got 2 sunroofs.
Yes.
I'm all right with 2 sunroofs. I don't need a moonroof. Like, I don't need like
Yeah.
the craziest amount of sun or whatever.
I need none of it.
Yeah, you don't like. The only reason we have sunroofs open while we film car reviews is so that we have more light in here.
Secret.
Jacob, when he's not filming car reviews,
Sunroof's always closed.
Closed.
Yeah.
all right. So now let me put it into race mode. I'll click AMG.
Yuri, there's only Sport Plus. It's not a 63. There's only Sport Plus.
Do we have track pace?
Yes, we do.
All right, sick. It is still one of my goals in car review life to use track pace and have it tell me what my optimized turns are
Yep.
to be faster using track pace. I don't think that time will ever happen. I don't think we'll ever get a chance to.
We've got Drag Race, which does the red to yellow to green lights and whatever.
So we're not gonna have drift mode in here.
No, we're not.
That is fine. We're okay with that. The steering wheel, normal Mercedes AMG stuff.
Yep. Get used to everything.
If we, you know what? I'm starting to think. Look, I know spicy take. If it's got a red badge, it's a real AMG.
Oh.
Pop the hood. Do we have a signature?
We don't.
Do we have a dipstick?
We don't.
Where do we check our oil?
Through the gauge cluster.
What's the TotalEnergies recommended oil for a new E53?
That would be the TotalEnergies Quartz Ineo FGO 5W40.
This is a real AMG.
I'm not going to comment on that.
I think this is a real AMG now.
I honestly
This
feel
is
like
so fast.
I feel like the real AMG thing with the signed signature is kind of like
That died in
it's-
2021
Yeah.
with the cars that we were fond of.
I feel
that
like it's
we
gone.
thought were a peak car.
I feel like it's gone. I feel like it's just an AMG and that's
If
it.
your car even has an AMG floor mat, 2025 real AMG.
Yeah.
You can have it. We're good.
I'm crumbling at these companies just getting away with all this stuff here.
Hey man, old cars exist.
Yeah.
Name of my new YouTube segment.
Yeah.
We actually are thinking of reviewing older cars. So if you work at a car dealership in Canada, in Ontario, or Toronto area, and you want us to review some of your cars, if you got some like weird stuff hanging around that's like normal, SS Cobalt again, I'll redo that.
You got a naturally aspirated C63, we'll definitely do that.
Crown Victoria,
You got a twin turbo C63, I'll definitely do that.
just like normal fun cars, like another RX-8
Or an SLS AMG, definitely do that.
FCRX7.
SLR McLaren, definitely do that.
No, cheap stuff, man. Just like cheap stuff.
SL65 Black Series.
An old-
I know.
an
I
old
love
Toyota
cheap
Tacoma.
cars too. I'm just cracking off Mercedes that I'd love to just drive.
I think we've covered everything about this.
Yes.
We're both happy with it. We love that it's a real AMG. That makes me think that the GT55,
Yeah, it's probably pretty decent.
it's probably friggin' awesome.
Probably.
Let's get to the price.
This one starts at $105,000.
Canadian.
This one with the Edition 1 and all of its various packages, $136,500. I mean, it's cheaper than an M5, I think, right? Or is that right around the same price, actually? Because remember, the M5 was quite cheap in this generation.
Is this an M5 competitor? Like,
It's not.
but it kind of might be.
But it kind of
if
is.
it's an RS6 competitor,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
maybe they're gonna come back with 63, and 63 is going to be such a step above that M5 is gonna have to come out with like M5 CS something
yeah.
to just compete with it.
I mean, I think the M5 is actually around this price, which is kind of crazy.
Hey, remember we saw that AMG 1 at the Hendrick garage?
Oh, yeah, the Project 1, yeah.
Yeah, what did I say, AMG 1?
No, you're right, because it used to be called the Project 1, but it's now called the AMG 1.
It's not called the Edition 1.
No.
It's the AMG 1, Project 1, Edition 1.
Sure, yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.
See you guys at the next plug-in hybrid electric.
Leave a comment below. What used car would you like us to review?
Yes. It could be anything.
Chevy
SSR. No
Manual.
way! Did we just become best friends?